Yeah. Yeah, I was up in Brooklyn, invited to create a summit right next to Jake Paul and Susan with Jicky. Don't know how I made it there, I'm so Canadian. Tell by my attitude that I'm most definitely not from New York. People yelled at me on the subway for peeling my nails off. Come on, Oh, well, hello there. Would you like a nail art tutorial? Well, hello everyone, it's me Christine again, and I'm back with yes, the title is not clickbait, an actual nail art video. Yes, you may go ahead and leave your jokes in the comments. First off, I just wanted to say I'm sorry that there was no video on this channel last week, though there was a Simply Nailogical uploaded to my second channel, Simply Not Logical, if you feel like watching me open mail for 26 minutes. Last week I was in New York City for a YouTube hosted thing called the Creator Summit. I saw some YouTube friends and experienced life outside for once. But I'm happy to be home with my fluffy children and of course my new fabulous nail polish shelves and working space. So happy that I actually sat down and did some nail art. Being in New York inspired me to put New York on my nails, even though I didn't actually need to travel at all because my inspiration was actually drawn from this t-shirt that I've been using as pajamas for years. Does it look familiar?
Yeah, it's the shirt you wear every fucking night to bed.
What do you want me to say? I'm a tourist. Come at me, bro. Alright, so grab your tea, settle in, and watch me do some nail art that you're probably not gonna do, but that's fine. Because you've arrived just in time for some peel porn. Oh yeah. I like to relax when I start out a new nail video, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm gonna have to censor the nudity. We can't risk YouTube flagging me as not advertiser friendly. First things first, we're gonna start out with a peel off base coat. Oops, got a little bit on my skin. Oh, wait a second, what's that? On my other hand, yeah, going right into that. We got this sweet kinda aqua teal mermaid-esque shimmer polish. I could see myself swimming in a pool of this, can you? Alright, for the base of the subway nail, we're gonna go with a nice black creme polish. One coat only, that's how I roll. And as my Snapchat fam knows, most of my nail tool stuff is still not unpacked and it's all a mess, so I could not find my yogurt lids. But I did find this CD, and blank CDs are probably worth like 10 cents these days, so I'm just gonna use it as a paint palette. Acrylic paint to be specific. Because here's a nail hack for you, and guess what? It's not stupid, but it also won't change your life. When you want to hand paint some fine details on your nails, it's much easier to work with acrylic paint rather than nail polish because you can water down acrylic paint, it goes on a lot smoother, and it doesn't kind of glob up like nail polish might if you're using a tiny brush to paint it. And it works just fine, no one even knows the difference. You can also scratch the acrylic paint off if you make a mistake, which you can't do with nail polish. Notice how I added a nice thick coat of glossy tackle before I started painting on the acrylic paint? Now that is gonna give me a nice hard surface to scratch off the acrylic paint if I f up. Of course, you gotta let it dry first. Okay, so the iconic New York subway t-shirt map. Is it accurate? I don't know. Let's take a look. Look at that, it doesn't look too far off from an actual map. Now this is the fun part because I wanted to use accurate, real representations of the New York subway system intersections and put them on my nails. So on my middle nail, I painted this section around Grand Central Station, which I don't know if I've even been there. I always start with white first to help lay the roadmap, and then I added the color-coded tracks on top of the white. Not gonna lie, this wasn't the easiest of nail arts to do because it requires keeping your hand pretty steady. And I'm a little bit out of practice, okay? You know, Simply is getting old. Even Ben couldn't believe that I was back at it.
What are you doing? What the f***? Benchy, what is she doing?
I feel well traveled.
Did New York inspire you?
Meet me on the subway. Bitch.
It's like modern art.
That's what I was going for.
Now we gotta add the white dots, which I gather represent stations or entrance points for the subway. And here again, I'm using acrylic paint with a dotting tool. You could just use a bobby pin, but I'm a fancy bitch, okay? Now I kind of f***ed up here just a little, okay, maybe a lot, because I tried too hard to squish 3 station dots on this short little green track. I wanted to squeeze in at least one of the numbers, so I picked number 4 and put it on the other side of the tracks because that's just where I had room, okay? You know, while my goal was to be completely accurate and be able to take the New York subway system using my nails as a map, but sometimes in art, you gotta change shit to make it work. Perfect. Do you take the 4 train? Well, you do now. And then for the rest of my nails, I used a different section from the New York subway t-shirt map. And then it was time to add a nice thick coat of glossy taco and seal that all in. Oh, don't mind me, I have a little bit of seepage, or flooding as we call it. Sometimes I do that on purpose because I like to get it all over the nail, you know what I'm saying? All it requires is a little bit of cleanup with a stick, but we good after that. How about we do it again on my other nails? Oh, it looks so good. Now for whatever reason, acrylic paint looks a little bit textured under just one glossy taco. So after the first coat of glossy taco dries, I like to put a second coat of glossy taco. And there we go, New York subway nails. What do you think? Simply Nailogical just did nail art. Yep, this is not a prank. I think they look pretty good, and honestly, I'm surprised that I haven't completely forgotten how to freehand paint. You know what I want to try though? Is making them matte. Yeah, because when you add a matte taco over something that has black in it, it takes sometimes the awkward reflection of the lights and the shiny surface away, so that way you actually see all the train lines a little clearer. They definitely do look more like the t-shirt when mattified. You know what I also want to try though? Oh, you guessed it. We're gonna add a holo taco. Oh shit, you know me too well. I'm just using one very thin coat of a scattered holo taco because the people still need to see the map, you know, they still gotta get their directions. And then we add another nice thick final coat of glossy taco after that because I am addicted. What's your name? Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Now these are the real New York City lights. But wait, there's more. No, we're not adding another holo taco, but do you remember when I applied the first coat of glossy taco before the acrylic paint? Yeah, well. Oh shit. That was actually a black light activated taco. So it's not quite glow in the dark, but it does glow with a black light, and I think it looks really cool. Now no one can tell me that I wasn't the life of the party. Okay, do you want to play a game? Okay, you don't have a choice. Come here.
Not really.
We're gonna play a game where you try and pinpoint on the map what each nail is from. Because I did these nails to scale, okay? Like, this is real. I didn't just make up lines.
To scale.
Or not to scale, or...
What are you talking about?
Whatever, you know what I mean?
You can use my nails as a map of the subway.
They're real parts of New York. Okay, here, let's start with the pinky. It should be the easiest.
Is it there?
Don't touch me there!
Was that right?
Yep.
Okay, that one's easy. Right there.
How about this one? Motherfucker. It's not exact. This one's not to scale.
What's the f***ing dotted line? That?
It's not exactly to scale. I didn't have enough room to put the 4 on this side, so I put it on the other side.
Okay.
But it's close enough.
That's Grand Central Station. You f***ed up.
It's a tiny central station.
Okay. What else you got? None of this is funny. Is there a brown car down here?
Yeah, buddy. This one was like a warp tour to follow.
What happened there?
Not good city planning, that's what happened there.
Armpit?
Yeah! I kind of had to imagine what happened after here because I don't know the rest of the map.
Didn't we buy this shirt at the top of the Empire State Building?
Like tourists, yes. And I also gave it as a gift to my dad 6 years ago. It didn't fit him, so I took it back. Thank God I kept it. Now I can be like, do your nails match your shirt?
That's something I ask myself a lot. Can I end this?
Next week on Simply Nailogical. Here's a hint.
brilliant.
Well, that's that. Hope you enjoyed this New York City subway nail art tutorial. Also, you might want to make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell or whatever, because next week there may be a very, very special New York collab with 3 channels of Misfits. Just saying, you don't want to miss it, because it's gonna be lint. Alright everybody, as always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Bye!